Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail! In the last episode, we attempted to get through the Lost Vault, exploring as much of these different areas within it as possible. And thanks to our crazy stat spread, we are actually able to do it, since we can increase our various stats to the minimum threshold required to acquire most of what's in here. Alas, though, we had to double back since I made some mistakes in what to bring with me and what not to, apparently. Didn't bring enough agility at first, didn't bring enough strength at last. I found my power fist, however. It was inside my house, located in the pantry closet. How about that? In a shelf. The last place I looked after every single merchant. Doesn't it figure? But we're back here now in order to try to get across and explore the last area we had left unexplored. We are starting from this screen because I am very nervous that we're going to have side beetles waiting for us outside the Lost Vault entrance on the way back. We've got maybe 10 minutes to get through this area of the Lost Vault. So, and get out before they respawn, I think. And if we have to fight respawn side beetles where we're going to meet them, we're gonna be in a world of trouble, because I didn't bring any grenades. So, it's gonna be tough to get through that room if they respawn. Hopefully, we'll get out of here in time. It does give me the opportunity, though, to do the summary, as usual, with you guys. So here's my current stats. Our current skills, just in case for some reason you have found this video before any of the other ones in this series. My feats. Once again, please feel free to pause the game. This way you can take a look at what I've got in case you want to play this character. Or you're curious about what amazing build I'm using to play through this game on hard. Yes, we're not using a min-max character on hard. Don't need to. As long as you have a good knowledge about what the game is capable of throwing at you, you don't mind the occasional reload. Always the game's fault. Never my fault, of course not. Totally my fault most of the time. And our specializations. Let's do it! So as you can see, I'm back here in the Lost Vault. And now I have the strength to do what I wanted to do originally. So, we equip our mighty power fist, which we have the minimum strength to wield. Need a strength of 6 in order to actually, wow, really, to put it on. Alright, well, thank goodness we have that. We will have a Rat Hound Barbecue. And this gives us a strength of 8. Oh, please tell me I brought, okay, the Rat Hound Regalia, which gives us now a strength of 9. Still not good enough. But with our adrenaline, it is good enough. Okay, and that should be literally good enough to get us across to the other side. We'll still use our Rat Hound Regalia, and we can now search a few more shelves that were over here. I don't need mine casings, though. Mines are not in our future. 126 Chimera Assault Frame. That's very nice. 132 Cyclone. 127 Sovereign. Wow, there's some decent quality weaponry. Weapon bits in the Lost Vault. 133 Nano Composite Plate. And a 134 Hornet. Wow. We did need a 6 strength, however, to access that with the gear I just used. So keep that in mind if you do have a character build. Lowering your strength to 3, won't be getting any of that. But then again, you won't be using most of that, I think, with a strength of 3 anyway. Shame you can't work for the gentleman outside and say that you would come in here for some cash and give him some of the loot you picked up, and in return he makes it easier for you somehow. There's nothing probably worth it in these barrels, but damn it, I'm gonna look. Every barrel gets searched, every one of them. Okay, good enough. Now I didn't bring my necro. I did bring it. Okay. Oh, Oh my, I brought a few other things too. We don't need those. Is there anything on the other side of this door? If there is, I don't see it. $131 Kelver cloth, 133 tungsten steel plates. Our dagger was made of 144, so it's not better than what we're currently using. And toxic sludge in the barrels. I don't know why I'm taking this. We're not taking any chemistry, and it's not used for anything I care about. I suppose there could be a secret here. So we'll wear all my perception gear. I don't think there's one on this side of the water line. Nor do I think there's anything hostile on this side. But we do have my endoscopic spire, whatever it's called. I don't see anything immediately on the other side. Oh no. What is it? It must be a bot. It is. Okay, we don't need the flamethrower for this. $91. We can use recurrence. Yeah, we're basically immune to its flame. Its flamethrower. I'm pretty sure it does have some sort of melee weapon. Because it does charge after you. And what was it guarding in here? Secrets? Toxic barrels, and quite a few of them. 120 pneumatic hammer, 116 ceramic plate, and that will do, viewer. That is it. That is the Lost Vault. Explored. Every inch of it, and almost every inch of it looted. Not enough decks for some of this, unfortunately. And now on our way out, let's have cave hopper steak. Oop, not going that way, Tim. Cool. Fun. Fun little area. Lots of good loot. We'll be able to convert this to money. Don't have to purchase a good amount of these. In hard mode, in normal mode, you can just buy a great amount of the weapon bits from merchants, and then right there, craft better weapons. And sell them right back to the merchant to make money. You can at least break even, probably a little better than even, for doing that. But in hard mode, I don't yet know if it's worth buying weapon frames. Okay, good, they're not back yet. In order to create weapons to sell back to the merchants. I don't think it's worth it. Ooh, oh no! I don't think it's worth doing it. Or maybe you, even after fully upgrading a weapon, it might barely give you some profit. I'll have to one time sit down and try making like a decent pistol, assault rifle, and another type of item like armor or something, and see how much money you can earn. Since we're right here at Dude's place, we might as well visit the Dude, see if he's selling more juice. Plus, we drank some juice ourselves. We can take the Rift back home. Hey, Dude. He is not yet selling it. Okay, so he hasn't cycled his inventory yet. All right. Now we can leave some of our armor behind. We can put some of these weapon frames away. Oh, and as you can see, I did not, I mean, you can't see, I did not turn in the schematics. So we'll hit up Foundry next. Okay, so the Rathound Regalia can stay here. My goggles can go here. Power Fist can go backward to where I left it. It's an old world Mishgrady launcher I realize I have there. Could bring it to the gentleman out in Rail Crossing, but I think we'll be okay with not doing so. Alright. Oh, I have a laser sight. Alright, that goes back upstairs. All the creature bits go here. Yes, we have to put it back upstairs. Everything's got to be organized. I don't want to see it in a different container because I'm going to get confused as to why it's there. Oh, and while I'm here, we can put that there. Okay. Weaponry goes there. We can put more electronic scraps there. And then we have more armor bits, which can go into this container. Okay. And I think that does it, viewer. Oh, I have acid vials I don't need. I have a few things we don't need. Okay, let's go to the merchants. We didn't get a... We did get a quad damage module. I see it right here from one of those bots. The good news about also playing on hard mode is you get tougher enemies. Which means that some of these enemies you would only find in, say, deep caverns. Those bots on normal mode are only located there. Which means you can get some of the oddity items a bit earlier, at the cost of obviously not getting them later. Oscar has not cycled his inventory. Alright, so I could use some normal batteries. Halim will sell what I need. And I'm interested in some of these. I want to charge our shield, our shock, and our strange medallion. Now, where are we going? I guess we can do the things I meant to do last time. Oh, it would be faster, Tim, for you to go back to Oculus? I've come so far already, though, viewer. But yes, it would be faster. Feels so weird, also, for me not to bring any grenades. I should probably bring some as extras, just in case I feel like I need them rather than the items I got in my hotbar. We're probably going to end up dropping the Cave Hopper charm at some point in the future for a cloaking device. There we go. Not for actual cloaking, but for the bonus evasion it grants you. Sorry, Zeef. We'll do some work for you later, I promise. We will actually try your quest. Right now, though... Foundry. And you could have gone to Junkyard, not Oculus, Tim. Oh... If we don't do Foundry now, I'm going to forget. That's such a long walk. All the way to Bernard to drop him off that one blueprint. Come on, let's do it, viewer. I'm sorry. I forgot. So all this was a waste of time. All this was a waste of time. Forget it. It can stay open. Just don't tell anybody. Let's go ahead. Head up here. Make our way to where Bernard is. This occurs to me, I'm going to need even more ampules when I begin raising biology. I do not have... I have like 400. That's maybe half of what I need. As long as we... Well, even if we aren't able to reach Bernard before the juice expires... and back before the juice expires, we can just take a train. But we should be able to make it to him and back. So I don't know what this has raised the minimum quality to. I'm guessing it's raised it to 110. Every single blueprint you bring in raises it by 20. I think the minimum you get is 70. About Super Steel, I found some Super Steel refining data. Golden! Oh, we're going to say it to Andy as soon as possible. I wouldn't mind having one more. But if the minimal is 110, I am willing to take a 110 Super Steel. The handful of extra evasion and dodge isn't crucial. Arguably, it's more important on hard than it is on normal mode, though, given the increased skill levels of our enemies. Oop, wrong way, Tim. Go this way. Yeah, so we'll go back to Rail Crossing. We'll start the Free Drones quest line while we're in the area. Speaking of in the area, we should stop by Messer. I always buy those when I'm in Foundry, assuming I'm close by to where he's located. Nice. And we get to leave, and we'll go right back to Junkyard. Not Junkyard, sorry. Rail Crossing. said junkyard earlier, too. For some reason, I get junkyard and rail crossing confused. They are not very confusable. They both have gangs that are a part of their existence. Rail crossing gets attacked by them. Junkyard has them overseeing them. But there's no reason for me to get so confused by which is which. Now, I usually go out this way rather than this way because sometimes you can get a random event here. And if it's a bunch of guys with guns, I don't want to be fighting on the railroad tracks. Okay, I don't see anyone, so hopefully it won't spawn when I leave and come back. Oh, should we do the black crawler area? Oh, I don't wanna, unless I have an electrified super steel spear. Which I was intending on making, but maybe we should do it. Since we're in this area, and we're level 24. Well, let's do this area first. Oh no. I was about to ask if I'm just dead. I know there's a trap somewhere out in front of me, which is why I put on the helmet I put on. I didn't think that the sniper would just immediately hit me. Oh, sorry. Be right there. Oh, do I not have any more flares? I don't have any flares with me. We used all of them earlier. Alright then. I dare not stay here with the sniper there. What's around the corner and end the turn? A psionic. We can set the psionic on fire if we get lucky, so let's try that. Whoa! There was a bomb there. Thankfully, it was an explosive bomb. And we set the sniper on fire. Though I don't know what damage hit him last. It was a frag mine that was there. Because I see mechanical damage. Actually, no, HE mines also do mechanical damage. I see the trapper as well. We can sprint around the corner to be safe from her. Please stay for dinner. I insist. Let's go. Woo! Fantastic critical hit. Didn't you sprint yet? Uh-oh. That door's open. So someone's on the way around this, via this route. I think. This person, if they're still looking for me, are now on the other side of this door. Oh, no! Alright, it's just a gunner. We'll be okay. We're in the darkness as well. Yep, he's going to miss us a lot, thanks to our high evasion. We don't want him healing. That door is still not opened. That's interesting to me. I thought for sure someone would be investigating by now. A particular someone. Since there is a... Wow! And we're able to... Oh no. We were able to end combat, but it restarted again. So someone is here and sees me. I don't know which side they're on, however. And they haven't fired at me when they saw me. Which means that it's probably a melee enemy. They're right here. They're right in front of us. It's a cutthroat. On normal mode, there's a dude with a special spear who throws chain link nets at you. I think he's here on hard, too. Alright, what do I not need? We don't need these. We probably don't need any of this gear we just picked up. Let's see. Nope. Garbage armor. This is why they don't do so well. They didn't invest in crafting. So all their stuff is trash. Hornet's not worth repairing. What can we get for 72 scraps? We'll take 72 scraps. Now, if any of them had been stealthed, they will re-stealth when they go back to their normal places. I think. I'm going to leave the doors open. Don't tell anyone. Because I am expecting to have to potentially run. So we can... We're not being threatened by being overburdened. We can carry this stuff for a little bit longer. Let's see. We're still in combat. Is he stealthed? He is. Flynn the Flayer. He threw the barbed net at us, which we evaded. He then used Spear Guard to block most of the damage we'll deal with our spear. Well, let's see if he's immune to being set on fire. He is not. Yes. Yes, you are, Flynn the Flayer. Now you're dead! Not so tough in the end, this area, but we are higher level than I normally am for it. We'll get to his corpse last. We'll take a look at what he's got. Trap detected. We're still wearing that one visor, which is why we saw that bear trap, I think. Oh, now we're overburdened. Okay, so let's go ahead and break some crap down. We have armor bits. Okay, from killing things, apparently. No, Flynn the Flayer had these on him. Okay, we don't need any of those. Don't need the 42 quality. Don't need the 48 quality. Then we can recycle all of that. Then we can break down a bunch of stuff for repair kits. Same here. Split this. Nope, wrong one. Okay, how's our spear looking? It's acceptable, acceptable. Oh, we have some obvious traps we don't need. We picked up 3 flares, which is nice. Okay. Insulated overcoat. Probably not worth it. It isn't worth repairing, but I'll repair it anyway because we have so many of these repair kits. Conservative high-frequency shield emitter. Garbage. 2.7 millimeter Harbinger Commando. Well, not garbage. Garbage compared to what we're currently using. Would have been good otherwise, or decent. Worth a bit to sell. A really great sniper rifle. Worth fixing it. A hammerer. Not worth hanging on to. Standard Zephyr crossbow. We don't actually get very many crossbows to break down, or we haven't seen very many people wielding them yet. But I don't think it's worth repairing. I'd rather have the bits. Padded leopard serpent leather overcoat, but it's only level 5. So it's a leather armor that is probably not worth repairing. Looks cool. Scrapped. The glaive. This ceremonial-looking weapon is just as dangerous as it is beautiful. Its sharp blade is decorated with 2 golden-plated rings that clink as the weapon is swung. So it does 30 through 50 mechanical damage, which is not greater than what we're currently using. Requires 6 strength, 20 base action points, ours is 18. 7 crit, ours is 10. 125% damage. On hit, we gain Spear Guard. On hit, we gain Spear Guard. Our Spear Guard with this weapon is better than this one. We do have the chance to lower the action points of an enemy, and there's Fend, which reduces the cooldown of Sweep by 1 turn. I guess if you're going to use Sweep and Fend, it's not a bad weapon, but it's not fantastic either. I think it is worth repairing to sell it, though. Or maybe we just hold on to it as another cool spear. Alright, this armor can be broken down. Boots are worth keeping. Okay, we don't need these. I don't need bolts. We don't need nets, not even the cool barb nets. So I guess we'll read them really quick. Here's a standard net. Immobilizes target for up to 2 turns. 10 AP, 4 turn cooldown. 10 AP, 4 turn cooldown for the barb throwing net. Deals damage plus bleeding damage to the target and immobilizes them for 3 turns, depending upon the target's strength, though this also depends upon strength. So it's better than the throwing net. Weighs more, though, but you're not going to care if you're carrying these around. Okay, we can then clear out that we've been here. Can also clear out that I've been... Hold on, I've been north. And we've also been to the Lost Vault. Okay. Well, viewer. Let's keep going. Oh. It's not worth doing it. It's not. It really isn't. Only if we were playing Oddie mode would I feel compelled to actually have to do the Black Crawler area. We'll come back and do it later. I'm just not in the mood to do it now. We'll have some food, though. I also have to use the bathroom. So why don't I put a small break here, viewer, and I shall return. 1 second. Alright, viewer. Let's get going. We will deal with all the Deathstalker held areas. I will. Just I don't like having to do them. All right, come on, Tim. Let's say hello to the flea drones. Yes, yep. Bandits. A young, skinny-faced man signals you to stop with one hand while firmly holding a pistol in the other. Hold it right there, friend. There's nothing for you here to see. Turn around and walk away unless you're looking for trouble. I see you have a lovely train here. I wonder where it came from. Listen, friend. I don't know what you've heard, but pay attention to what I'm about to say. We're all being manipulated by the Protectorate and their brainless puppets. You, me, our friends and family, everyone. Please stay out of this. Don't be a fool. We're not your true enemy. Are you the Free Drones? I've heard about you before. Yes, and you've probably also heard that we're fighting against the Protectorate oppression. The same faction that destroyed Biocorp, that enslaved North Underrail, that has committed so many atrocities, and fed itself this large with the corpses of those who would not conform and obey, is now here. Well, we don't want them here, or anywhere else but hell. And we're standing up to them because we ain't a bunch of Quakers. I'll pretend nothing happened here then. Fight on, brothers. I hear you, brother. We won't let those dirty rats win. We will defeat them, and we'll even do it with their own weapons. Stay free. So long. But he can keep his stuff. Oh, excuse me. No pickpocket for us. All right. Well, I guess we'll now go back to Rail Crossing. And let Rail Crossing know that we did not find their train. You could also go to the Protectorate at South Road Outpost and report where the train is located. Going to SRO will let you join the Protectorate in the future. Going back to Rail Crossing and saying you couldn't find the train will let you join the Free Drones. Oh, Tim, it's 20 energy to okay. 20 energy to actually use a taser. I thought it was, for some reason, 12. Yep, that's all I got. Sorry, viewer. Sorry. I will try to write down some things to talk about next time we're playing the game. So we'll go here. Then we'll go back to Core City to store some of the stuff we picked up. We will have met one of the Free Drones operatives by then, and they'll give us a new task to perform. Hey, Captain Herv. Yes? I tried everything, but the train is impossible to find. I'm stopping the search. Hold on. I think we still have a chance. Maybe there are some clues that can point us in the right direction. Herv stops speaking and simply stares at you with disappointment. I see. You've already made up your mind. I can't force you to do this if you don't want to. I'm sorry it turned out this way. See you around, Tim. Take care. Sorry, Herv. But we get lots of experience points doing it the other way, so that's what we're going to do. And the Protectorate won't get a foothold here. Or might not, if we do complete the Free Drones quest line. Alright, so... back to Core City. Actually, before we go to Core City, did I fully repair this stuff? We did. As repaired as I want it to be. Maybe repair these boots. Boots are generally sold at Southgate Station. Some decent boots. We've got the repair kits. We're gonna repair these boots too. Not quite as good boots, but still decent. Core City. A young woman approaches, cautiously looking around before whispering to you. Hey, you. Are you Tim? Yeah, that's me. Who wants to know? How about you take a guess? Oh, who are you? Is what I said. How about you take a guess, huh? Let me give you a hint. You were looking for a missing Protectorate train that we had captured. You found us, yet you never reported us. And because of that, we managed to escape safely with the supplies. Who are we? The Free Drones. Bingo! I knew you'd know the answer. Now, Tim, I have a simple question for you I'd like answered. What do you think of the Underrail Protectorate, They are, in essence, an aggressive expansionist force that is hiding its true agenda by creating illusions that unification will bring order, peace, and security to those who need it most. Propaganda is the seed of tyranny. She lets her lips turn into a satisfied smile. Then we think alike, Tim. We, the Free Drones, feel the Protectorate's metal boot on our backs, trying to push us into the mud and suffocate us. We won't allow those pigs to conquer us. Now the final question. Do you, Tim, want to help us fight the invading Protectorate bastards and drive them back whence they came? The Free Drones only want what's best for the people. You have my word on that. Count me in. She smiles. Trust me, you've made the right choice. And so I will give you your first mission so that you may prove you are ready and willing to fight with us. I want you to assassinate a Protectorate envoy. He and a couple of cans escorting him are visiting Rail Crossing for some diplomatic business. There shouldn't be many of them, and your best bet is to catch them at the train station while they wait for the Protectorate to pick them up. That is one of the most dangerous stations in South Underrail due to no security, making it ideal for an ambush. In essence, it's simple. Kill the envoy, and you're in. Any questions? What's the Protectorate doing in Rail Crossing? Our best guess is that it has something to do with that train we had captured. We don't have any concrete evidence of this, no, but it makes the most sense. The Protectorate uses the metro to get around, just like everybody else. Well, they have their own trains, but they have to use the same tracks. The point is, they have to be at the train station at some point in time. That's probably the best place to ambush them. I'll do it. Excellent. Now listen carefully. I shall say this only once. Once I catch news that the envoy is dead, I'll meet you just outside Junkyard's south entrance. Got it? I'll tell you what to do next. She pats you on the shoulder. Gotta run now. You, don't be a wimp and quake out. Go and take out those bastards. Bye. I will. Goodbye. Alright, well, let's still visit our barrels. I was about to call them cans. We'll be fighting lots of cans in the future, which could be good, considering we'll get lots of decent-to-sell stuff from their corpses. Take that, expansionist United Stations. Imperialists. Tim says all the words. Let's go ahead and, though, first do this. Also double check and see if anyone has recycled their inventory. It's been about an hour since we last sold stuff to the merchant, so I'm expecting them to cycle their inventory very soon. And if they do so, we might as well vendor to them. In fact, we'll check right now really quick with Oscar. Oscar? Not yet. Alright, so repaired items go on this side of the blueprints. And or items ready to sell. The rest of this can be stored kind of here for the eventual trip back to my home. Do we want the endoscope? We'll bring it with us. One last quick check. Nope. Okay. So, why not complete this quest for the free drones? I like approaching the station, though, by walking there, as opposed to actually taking the train there. So we will do that. If we do that, yep, free drones quest. There's another quest. What quest is it? No crossing. What can we talk about while we're doing this? Future games? Assuming I live to see the rest of this year? Sure, we can talk about potentially future games. So, I have a lot of fun playing long games, similar to this one. But there were a few that I dropped. I never completed the playlists of them. And I was intending to surprise everyone by continuing them. This would be Dragon Age Origins. I had done a redo of it many years ago from my original horrific first Let's Play of the game, which I removed from YouTube due to absolutely nightmarish audio issues that were all, honestly, on my side. I got rather far. I think I had completed 3 of the 6 areas? And now I've completed 4 of the... Wait, 3. I said 3. Is that right? 4. I completed 4, and now I have currently completed 3 of them. I still have to do all the dwarven areas, and I'll be kind of caught up to where I had been many years ago. So the plan was to suddenly surprise everyone and pick that back up where I had left off. I began playing through Hand of Fate a bit, too, to try to get used to that game again, and potentially finish that playlist. And then there was... Hedon. Or Hedon. I think it's Hedon. Which I began playing through the normal campaign again, so I could remember the hotkeys, and tried to dust my FPS skills off for that game. So I could actually do the Blood Right half of that game, since we finished Crystal Heart 2 years ago or so now. I still want to record the final episode, as it were, of Aeodor Genesis. In fact, I think I might do that right when I'm done with this episode of Underrail. But then I have like 400 hours. no, it's not that many hours, but it's that many turns to beat one of the 2 shards when I rewind it back, when I rewind time to actually show what I went through to get as far as I got. Then we also have Resident Evil 4 to do. And I still want to replay Legacy of the Ancients. And potentially Ultima Underworld again, too. Alright, here's the gang. Hello, gang. How are you guys? Don't mind me. I'm going to walk away for the train. I'm gonna kill you. Here we go. Let's go ahead and set them on fire. We set only the envoys on fire. And he will burn up, so we don't have to worry about him. So let's go ahead and do this. Move up. Shock this guy. Move up. I'm going to use an adrenaline. Oh, he's incapacitated. And we could, oh my goodness, hit that guy. Dead. Incapacitated. We have 2 more rounds on adrenaline. I'm going to move here. This way he doesn't burst his friend to death. All right, not bad. Piece of cake. I'm sure no one will know it was us. With all the spear wounds on these 3, and this guy set on fire. There's no way someone will be able to guess it's us. Oh, let's just take everything. Alright, so let's take a look at what we picked up from this dude. It's probably all just scrap to us. A sledgehammer. I never see them use sledgehammers. The heavy gunners always use their rifles. If that guy had switched to the sledgehammer, it would have been quite a different battle. Oh, this might be worth selling, actually, the armor. Ooh, boots are awful, though. Helmet also is awful. And the Sentinel will have riot gear. Worth selling. That, absolutely. His gear, with the shield and all. His hammer... might be worth repairing. Shock steel dagger is nice too. To break down for bits. What does the envoy have? Where are you, Mr. Envoy's corpse? Had you first... Oh my goodness! Just garbage. Some United Stations dollars, though. Not that we'll have anything to spend them on. And the shock trooper. Laser pistol. Conservative low frequency shield emitter. Decent energy in it. Night vision goggles could use a repair. I see some boots that will just be broken down. And then we can make some repair kits and repair some of this armor that we just picked up. Leave it in the barrels. Leave anything we don't want in the... oh my goodness. Leave the selling stuff in the barrels back at Core City. Give this a repair. And the riot gear. Oh, riot gear's fabric. Okay, right. I forgot about that. Can repair our own spear, though. And charge our dagger. Again. Same with our stun prod. All right, that was not so bad. We are kind of weighed down. Let's just go back. And it's probably been close to an hour, viewer. I think it was like about 30 minutes or so since the first part of this video, and probably close to 20 for this part. So why don't we call it quits now? I'll do a bunch of not a bunch of, but we'll sell some stuff to the merchants off screen. When I come back, we'll be in Junkyard and ready to talk to the free drones. Yeah, why don't we do that? So, unless when I cut this recording right here and I go and check on the video, we'll only be playing for like 40 minutes. In which case we can do that now. So, but I'm anticipating this being close to 50 or so. So thank you guys for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.